In 1872, a newspaper published a private letter showing that the men building America's first transcontinental railroad had quietly created a second company to build the first one at inflated prices, and then handed shares in that second company to the congressmen responsible for oversight. The railroad reached the Pacific. The scheme nearly reached the White House. And the financial blueprint it exposed still turns up, in updated form, whenever public money meets private construction contracts. After the Civil War began, Congress needed to bind California to the Union and passed the Pacific Railroad Act of 1862, granting Union Pacific federal bonds of between $16,000 and $48,000 for each mile of track completed, scaled to terrain difficulty, along with land grants on either side of the right-of-way. A revised act in 1864 doubled the land grants and allowed the railroad to issue its own first mortgage bonds on equal footing with the government bonds, making the arrangement substantially more attractive to private investors. The government was, in effect, paying the railroad to build itself. Paying per mile of completed track created an immediate problem. Union Pacific's directors would collect more federal subsidy the more miles they built, regardless of what each mile cost to construct. That same group of directors controlled who won construction contracts. The question was not whether someone would exploit that gap, but how. Watch the full breakdown on Wealthwright.